All right, well, good afternoon, Savannah Uber drivers. This is Uber Jim Savannah. Just wanted to kind of give you my take on what I feel is how the new surge in Savannah on Uber and soon to be Lyft works. So obviously nobody likes the new surge, and there's a lot of reason why you shouldn't like the way that the new surge works. I think that they continue to charge more to the customers and provide less of that advantage and less of that money down to the driver. And so for that, I think it's really crappy of them to do that, and I really hate that they're doing that to us. That being said, there are some ways to take advantage and to understand how this new surge works. So let me kind of go over a little bit about how, over the last week and experiencing it, how I think it works. So this is what I've observed. And I think it's a little different than what the promotional video that kind of described it to us out of Uber said, because I think that there's some misconceptions or some misunderstandings as to the way that they portray it. So here's the way I think that they portrayed it in their promotional video. They say, well, if you're on one side of a surge and you get a ping from the other side of the surge and you pass through the surge, then whatever surge you pass through that's the highest is going to be what you get added onto your ride. So if it's $1.50, $2, $5, whatever, then, you know, on your way to pick that up, if you pass through that zone, then you'll pick that up. I don't think that that's how it works at all, not in the experience that I had over the last week. So this is the way I noticed it working. If you're out just driving around and you don't have any kind of rides, then what will happen is you will have a you'll see the surge, and that surge will be in different areas and range like they always have, from a deep dark red to kind of a lighter orange on the outskirts. And so the deeper darker red could be a maximum of maybe $3 or $5 or maybe even higher, $10 or $15. You never really know until you see it. Now, while you're driving around, and this is important, before you get a ping, if you drive through a surge area, then you'll notice at the bottom of your screen that says minimum surge $1.25 next ride. Well, as you get closer to the dark red area without getting a ping, then that might increase $2, $3, $5, $6, $10. If you don't get a ping and you pass through a $10 surge area, then what will happen is that surge will be the minimum amount that you'll receive on your next ping, regardless of where that ping originates. And this is the cool part, is it applies also to Uber Eats. So like, for instance, last night I had at least 3 or 4 orders that were requested, and I had a $5 surge on top of my Uber Eats order. So I thought that that was pretty cool. So I think that the strategy is while you're driving around, look for those hot spots and drive through them. It's kind of like Pac-Man or something. You collect the points, you get it on the bottom of your screen. Now, if you actually pick up somebody who is paying Uber or Lyft the full surge price of 2 or 3 or 4x, then sometimes, and Uber seems to just do this at their discretion, and this is the part that really bothers me. I know it bothers everybody, but they will actually apply some of what the passenger paid in extra surge to the fare. So the interesting thing about this is, if you don't pass through a surge zone and you pick up somebody that is surging, you might not see a surge or get a surge benefit out of it at all. So I think it's really crappy the way that they're doing this. The advantage is you can kind of collect the dollar amounts. So like I said, if you pass through a $10 zone and you pick up somebody and they go 3 blocks and it's a minimum fare ride, then you get that $2.72 or $2.80, and then you get that extra $10 on top of it. So for short rides, there are certainly some advantages to the new surge. It's really lousy for long rides or for, it's just another way that Uber can make money without passing that amount to us. I don't know how they're getting away with it. There are a lot of people that I think are trying to sue them for that. But there's just no way of telling. So it's a reality that we got to live in. Be sure to like this video if you do. If you don't hit don't like. Pfft, what good is that? Anyway, I need all 48 of your subscribers. If you know anybody else, bring them to this channel. I'll try and add things as I see that the community changes and I'll make those notifications when I can. Anyway, thanks for watching, and go on, Uber on, and make lots of money.